Hey people, got an inquiry from divers who would like to do the diving course, but finally when we started talking about the prices, they started to ask me about different organization than PADI, and when I said why that one, that they said it's $30 cheaper. I've been talking about previously how the people choosing the diving courses, there is a different factors and different type of the people and the ways they are choosing the diving courses. Like we know, everything starts with an idea. If you are on a holidays and you see divers going in the water and you think, that sounds like interesting way to spend the time during the holidays, and maybe that gives you that idea. In my case, it was the underwater journal which came into my hands. A lot of people get ideas watching some videos. The idea can come from so many different directions, but what is the next step? So what are you gonna do next? And again, for people, doesn't really matter what diving organization to choose. For them, it doesn't really matter which organization they will do. The most important for them is just that fact that they want to do the diving course. And then they start researching. There are 50 different diving organizations which offering diving training worldwide. 50 different organizations. If we take all of them, there are probably only some 10 more reputable and more trustful organizations. What we can mention, it's BSAC, it's TDI, it's PADI, it's SSI, it's CMAS, it's NAUI. That's the oldest organizations which been founded in 1960s. But for example, there is also this diving organization, like for example SDI, which is a daughter company of TDI, really reputable technical diving organization. And it's founded actually only in 1998, but it's still, because of this reputation of TDI, it's also really reputable. So when people get into this searching mode and start searching which diving school to choose, then there is a next step. For some people, the most important is just the price, because they don't really care. Even difference is only $30. The people will choose not you as a diving instructor, but they will choose the price. More or less, all the diving organizations have the same skills. If you will show somewhere around the world the PADI card, everybody will know it. If you will show SSI, also everybody recognize this card and they know this person is prepared to certain level of diving. If you will show CMAS, it's also reputable. TDI, SDI, BSAT, right? So it's all reputable companies, and now it's only the question about the price. Is it really the question only about the price? As I always say, I choose instructor, not the diving organization. All instructors I choose being from PADI, and that's why I'm with PADI. That gave me this belief and also trust in this diving organization, that it's preparing really me really well. But again, it really depends on my instructors. Does the brand always guarantee the quality? To give you some understanding why to choose one or another one. And if all the skills are pretty much the same in all the diving organizations, then you have to understand why. The PADI is that's the biggest diving organization and more recognizable organization worldwide, and that's one of the reasons why I am actually with the PADI. It's easier for me to work, just because simply they do good marketing, and that gives me more students. And starting now, I would like to do this series of the reviews of different diving organizations. All of my life I've been doing only PADI courses, now any other courses. All my technical training, only the free diving training, comes from different organization. But the rest is all PADI. And to give you some idea what is the difference between the diving organizations, and to give you some understanding why to choose one or another one, first of all I have to explain it, I have to understand it by myself. I'm already familiar with some differences in the different diving organizations, but I would like to compare, for example, PADI and CMAS, or for example PADI and SSI, PADI, SDI. That's the whole idea. What I'm going to do today, I'm not really sure. It's just something I have to check the standard, and that will be in another episode. But there is one standard which is completely different from PADI, and they have this one interesting skill where they're dropping the equipment to 10 meters. I will clarify that, but I'm gonna do it 10 meters. So I will dive down to 10 meters, will put my equipment on, and we'll go diving. So that's the whole idea for today. Behind any standard there is some situation happened in the past, or diving accident happened. Probably this skill also comes from some diving accident. It happened once in my diving career when the student didn't inflate BCD. We did diving from the boat, and the student just let it go, and finally the BCD was, since it wasn't inflated, it was with a negative buoyancy, it just went down, and later on I had to dive down and just get it back. It was really good that it wasn't too deep. It was only, I think, around 50-meter depth, but yeah, just imagine, tank BCD regulates lost. Water was really warm, 30 degrees at the moment. So what I can say is that can be kind of challenging skill for divers who never did it, who never do any free diving or snorkeling or some skin diving. For those who are a little bit familiar with the free diving, it's not a problem. I put a tank about 10-11 meters deep, and it was easy for me because it's only one way to go down. You don't have to go back, so it's not back and forth, it's only one way. What you have to be careful with, if you're going to repeat this skill, definitely don't do it. Put it on and then that's it. If you already inhaled from the tank, then put the tank on and go up only with the tank. Otherwise you can get barotrauma, lung overexpansion injuries. And that was a skill from CMA's course, which is like a kind of advanced level. More detailed review I will do anyways when I will compare PADI course and CMA's courses. All right, thank you very much for watching today again. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, subscribe, and see you tomorrow again. Bye.